Class 7, Subject Mathematics. Chapter 4, Simple Equations. What is a simple equation? A simple equation represents the relationship between two expressions. It has two algebraic expressions on either side of an equal sign. There is an unknown variable term in a simple equation, and solving the equation will deduce the value of the variable. For example, 3x minus 2 is equal to 7 is a simple equation in which x is the unknown variable term. Solving for this equation, you will be able to find the value of x if you substitute x with its value in the equation. Then the quantity on the left hand side of the equation will be equal to the quantity on the right hand side of the equation. Earlier also I have defined about simple equation. Now with an illustration here I have explained about the simple equation. What are the key points to remember for solving simple equations? Answer: simple equations are easy to solve once you understand these few points. Number 1. How to frame an equation from the given information in a problem sum. Number 2. How to group the like and unlike terms in an equation. Number 3. Change of sign when you take any term from one side of the equation to the other. Lastly, the change of operations when you take any term from one side of the equation to the other. If you keep these things in mind, you will be able to solve the equations very easily. So let's begin exercise 4.2, question number 1. These questions are based on systematic method of solving the equations. Here are h parts given. I am going to discuss few parts here. A part, x minus 1 is equal to 0. Adding 1 to both sides, we get. Whenever we use systematic method in solving the equations, we always add, subtract, divide or multiply the same term on the left hand side and the right hand side like we have done here. So let's see, x minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0 plus 1. That means the value of x is 1 is the required solution. Now let us check whether this solution is correct. Putting x in the given equation, x minus 1 is equal to 0, so 1 minus 1 is 0. LHS is equals to RHS. This proves that our solution is correct. Now solving the D part. Here we are going to subtract 6 from both the sides. Why? Because the constant given over here on the left hand side is in addition. So we are going to subtract x plus 6 minus 6, and on the right hand side 2 minus 6, which means x minus 4 is the required solution. Let us check now. Putting the value of x is equals to minus 4 both on the left hand side. Minus 4 plus 6 is equal to 2, and on the right hand side it's already 2. So LHS is equals to RHS. X is equals to minus 4 is the correct solution. Moving towards question number 2. Here also we have to separate the variable and then solve the equation. Here you can see different multiplication and division questions are given. 8 parts are given. Some of the parts we are going to discuss over here. So according to the first part, 3L is equal to 42. Here along with the variable we have to separate the variable. So along with L we have 3. It's in multiplication. In systematic method we need to do the opposite. So we are going to divide with 3 on both the side. Then L will be separated. The value of L will be 42 divided by 3 is equal to 14. Thus L is equals to 14 is the answer. Now C part. P upon 7 is equal to 4. So along with the variable P we have 7 in division. We are going to multiply with 7 on both the sides, and the value of P which we are going to get will be 28. Similarly D part will be solved. Here 4 is along with x in multiplication, so we are going to divide by 4 on both the sides, and we will get the value of x as 6 whole 1 by 4. You can see carefully how the solution has been done. F part. Z upon 3 is equal to 5 upon 4. We have to isolate the value of z, right? So means we are going to multiply by 3 because in division we have got 3 here. So we have multiplied 3 on the both sides. Z we have got as 3 whole 3 by 4. This is the required answer. Pattern is similar, only the questions are different. Here again we have to separate the variable and solve the equation. In all the questions you will find the method is same as we are using the systematic method of solving the simple equation. So let us see the first part. 3n minus 2 is equal to 46. We have added 2 on both sides. 3n is equal to 48 and 3n when divided by 3 we have got 16 as the answer. Now let's see the C part of the same question. 20p upon 3 is equal to 40. As I told you that we have to separate the variable. So we are going to first of all eliminate the denominator by multiplying it with the same number on the both sides. We have multiplied 3 on the both sides. We get as 20p is equal to 120. Again, p is along with variable. We want the value of p. So we are going to divide it by 20 again. On both the sides, we will get the value of p as 6. Until and unless our variable is found alone, means individually. Till then, we are going to apply this step of multiplication or division or addition or subtraction according to the question being given, so as to get the value of variable accurately. Now question number 4. 10p is equals to 100. Again in this we have to solve the equation. We are dividing it by 10. Why? Because we have to separate it with p. So on both sides we have divided by 10. The value of p we have got as 10. In B part, 10p plus 10 is equal to 100. On both the sides we are going to subtract by 10. 10p is equal to 90. Then again that 10 is along with p, so we have to separate both the terms so as to get the value of p. 10p will be divided by 10 and 90 will be divided by 10. So the value of p we will get as 9. Now D part, minus p upon 3 is equal to 5. So again what we are going to do, we are going to multiply it by minus 3 on both the sides as the value of p is negative and we want it positive. When we'll solve it, we'll get p is equals to minus 15. J part, 2q minus 6 is equal to 0. Again following the same systematic method, we are adding 6 until we are getting the variable separate. We are going to solve in the similar pattern as we did in the earlier question. 2q will be divided by 2 again. The value of q we will get as 3. Similarly, we are going to get the value of q in the next question as minus 3. Till here your exercise is over, children. So thank you and have a nice day. Stay safe. God bless you all.